Okay, so the video cut out, so this will be in two parts. That video will be like 8 minutes, 37 seconds, something like that. But yeah, whatever. The video cut out, so now I'm doing like a part two-ish or whatever. So we were talking about Deku's quirk in the part one. 1 out of 1 basically, part 1 out of 1. Part 1 out of 2 basically. We were talking about Deku's quirk, because I'm giving him a quirk. But if you're watching this part first, you're going to be lost because Deku is a demigod, and that's all I'm going to say. So you have to watch the first part to understand what's happening. So basically, Deku's quirk. I didn't explain it, but let's say that it's like green touch, so we can just move on. Anyway, Deku's quirk is blah blah blah. I just said that. So Deku is like it's the beginning of the anime, but we're skipping the part where he runs up and starts writing. So it's just like the end of class basically. And Bakio tries picking on Deku again, but Deku like he really doesn't care. He just looks at Deku like, and he looks exactly like this in the picture. So he just looks at Deku like very calmly, and this is what his school outfit looks like basically. So he basically looks like that, but just with blonde hair. So he's like, he just says, okay. When Bakio tries picking on him, he just waves bye to Bakio, basically exactly like that, and he walks away. And Bakio is yelling at him, "Don't walk away from me, nerd!" And Deku just really doesn't care. He doesn't even look back. He just keeps walking, and then he walks, blah blah blah. Sludge villain incident. Instead of him, actually, no, his quirk wouldn't be that useful against the sludge villain. Like, the only thing he can do is sprout trees and manipulate plants. I could make him make a plant ball, but I see that he doesn't have enough. Well, I just say he can completely manipulate them and grow them. But let's say that he couldn't do it in time. Let's say like he couldn't reach into his pocket or something. Because I still want him to get stuck in the vines so he can be All Might. I mean, stuck in the sludge villain so he can be All Might. So he gets stuck into the sludge villain. All Might saves him, and then he grabs onto All Might and says, "Do you think I can like?" He says, "Do you think I can be a hero even when it's my destiny to destroy destroy this planet?" And All Might looks at him very worried, and says, he basically says like, "You can be a hero as long as you try," and like then he basically says something like, "You're gonna have to break that, like you're just gonna have to fight destiny, I guess," something like that. Like he basically like says something almighty, but he's like basically what it says, what he like basically said is like, you're just gonna have to fight against destiny to become a hero or something like that. Basically, he says something like almighty like that. Basically, anyway, as I said, basically like 5 times, not one sentence. But yeah, Deku Deku's like all happy now, and he's like, okay, All Might said I can become a hero, so now I have to actually become a hero. So he starts training with his quirk, like regressive really, and then All Might runs into him. Oh wait, he has to save Bakio from the sludge villain. Almost let Bakio die. He basically finally could reach into his pocket, so he grabbed the sunflower seed and he used that to push Bakio out, and that's when All Might runs up and punches the sludge villain, basically doing the same exact thing that he did in canon, just saving both of them. But Deku wasn't that scored since he saved the kid, but he still got a little bit in trouble for using his quirk in public and stuff like that. Anyway, so that happened. Deku, he has a parent, but at the same time, he doesn't. Like, he has a human parent, but at the same time, he doesn't. I'll explain it later because I want to save that like for later. But let's say that he was a Croatian, and that's it. And yeah, making a video. Make a video. I make a video. I make a video. What? Okay. Um. Anyway, somebody walked in my room. Um. Blah 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 blah. This happened. That happened. Yeah, Deku saved Bakio, got in trouble, and then walked back home, started training with his quirk, ran into All Might. All Might started training him, like not using his quirk, but started training him in physical strength. So Deku is, by the end of 10 months of training, Deku is as buff as he was in canon. And since this is in two parts and I don't know how long this part is, I'm going to leave it off here. This is Shadow Master signing out.